Alrighty guys, as you can bring us another Dragon Ball Legends video. This isn't going to be a PvP video, this isn't going to be a TOP video, this is going to be a conspiracy theory video. Well, kind of, right? We're going to be going over the new hint and trying to debunk some of these theories that some of you guys may have thrown out there. So as of right now, this is the hint that we are given. Right, so we know we are currently in the Namek Saga. We know that it's possibly an exchange unit due to these little pink swirlies right here. We have the expression of day and night. We also have more confirmation here that the final new character from the Frieza Saga will arrive in Legends Limited Rarity. So I actually do like some of the theories that people have been throwing around in the comment section right here, like this one representing the Frieza having night and the Spirit Bomb representing the day. I think it's heavily going to lean towards that. I don't think it's a Super Saiyan Goku. Possibility of Saiyan Armor Krillin / Gohan might be there, and I have seen the occasional people saying that it's going to be a Vegeta unit, and I'm going to talk about why I don't think it's going to be a Vegeta unit. So first off, we do have this shot right here that I did want to talk about. Is in the manga where they actually summon Porunga right here, the entire sky gets turned dark. I think that is something smart to point out right here, but I don't really see a unit that's going to be getting exchanged here necessarily. At this point in the manga / anime, nothing has happened except for the defeat of Ginyu. And as you guys do kind of know, we've already gotten the Ginyu banner. And then again, we have Vegeta commenting on the sky going dark and stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, Vegeta hasn't done anything since that Ginyu fight where he defeats Jace and then almost gets turned into Ginyu. But the relevance of this wish is that Piccolo actually comes back to life and gets sent to Planet Namek. And I believe he is due for a Planet Namek card because as of right now, we only have one in the form of an Extreme and a Hero unit. And not only that, once he does show up to the fight, he opts for a 1v1. He doesn't want to go for a 4v1. He doesn't want to fight alongside Krillin and Gohan. He wants to do it himself. Initially, I did have a possible theory that we were getting a Gohan unit that exchanges into Piccolo once he arrives to the fight. But I am a bit skeptical on this one because of us already having a revival Gohan that kind of does include Piccolo. So I do feel it might be a little bit redundant even though they're from separate sagas. Now, if we look at this part of the fight right here, this is Gohan versus second form Frieza. He actually does the most during this phase of the fight right here, right? Vegeta still hasn't done nothing. Krillin hasn't done nothing except for get impaled by Frieza, which kind of prompts Gohan to go into this like little fit of rage right here, which actually gives us a cool little sequence. So if it's not Piccolo, I think Gohan has the most potential to be part of this unit. But the thing is, with this Gohan specifically, we kind of technically already have a unit for this guy in Legends. Right, with the EX one. Again, he probably does deserve a sparking variation, but I do believe Piccolo deserves a sparking variation a little bit more. So this is where Piccolo comes in and he takes his 1v1. He's confidently going up second form Frieza. Obviously, he hits him with a primary Lotus right here, bruh. Like, this is actually pretty sick. Like, this is where he has his him moment up until he transforms into stage 3, right? And then he starts, like, shooting bullet holes into this man. But we do get a cool little moveset for him here, too. But again, Gohan coming in here and still going on the offensive. And he even tells him, like, he deserves to die and stuff like that. We get this little scene right here, which I think is really cool. Obviously, he doesn't win this clash right here, but still doing way more than Vegeta. And at this point, Krillin has done more than Vegeta because he does use the Destructo Disc to cut off Frieza's tail. Obviously, there is some panels or scenes where we can see all three of them attacking the final form Frieza at the same time. And then of course we have the Vegeta Copers. So maybe we could see a Vegeta who gets the Zenkai buff from Krillin impaling him. But unfortunately, I can only see him as a 1% unit. And to be quite honest, even he was part of the theoretical exchange LF unit that we were going to be receiving, I feel like they would shaft him since he wasn't able to do anything in this fight. Like, he literally does nothing in this fight. Vegeta literally tries to hightail it out of here, bro. He is so scared that he tries to run away, bro. I don't think Vegeta fans need a unit for this moment. Like, throughout this entire fight, Frieza just toys with him. I don't believe he lands a single hit in this fight. Like, he is so defeated here that he starts crying for the first time in his life. This man starts crying mid-fight. Do you guys want a green card of Vegeta just crying? Like, this is the coolest scene we get from Vegeta during this entire fight, and it still doesn't amount to anything. Like, I really don't know what you guys want for Vegeta here, bruh, other than, what do you guys want a unit where Vegeta's just taking Frieza back shots right here? Like, what is this? The best thing that Vegeta does in this is that he shows his cheeks. That's it, bruh. Nothing else. And don't get me wrong, like I like Vegeta just as much as the next guy. I love Vegeta, bruh. He's like one of my favorites in the series. He just doesn't do anything here. And then of course he does get killed right here. He gets impaled through the heart. Goku comes in and he like buries him and stuff like that. But if anything, I think Namek Vegeta, or from this specific fight, would work a lot better as a revival unit, in which Vegeta dies and Goku asks him to give him some of his Saiyan pride, thus reviving into the Goku. I think that's the only way that would work, but I don't see it being an exchange unit. Like, they have absolutely zero respect for Vegeta right here. Even King Kai is saying, yeah, Frieza killed him easily, like he was nothing to that man's. And then we have this scene right here where Frieza is pointed out to the Spirit Bomb, saying that that's not the sun, right? Which also goes into reference of the sun. And I think that's what it means here, is that Goku's Spirit Bomb is the sun and Piccolo is a representation of the night from the Porunga's wish. And this could be a possible green card right here where Gohan and Krillin give Piccolo their ki, and this is most definitely going to be the strike cover change if we do end up seeing the Piccolo Goku exchange unit. But I also do think it's important to note here that Krillin and Gohan aren't necessarily out of the fight at this point. Even though they give all their ki to Piccolo, they still end up using whatever ki they have remaining to launch an attack on Frieza. And I believe someone on Twitter pointed this out as well, was that this panel right here could be a direct reference to the hint here too, right? With this being a direct reference to night and the Spirit Bomb obviously still remaining to be a reference to be the day. But if I do want to think outside of the box here and give some wild guess, what if we got a tag Krillin and Gohan, but it's 3 units instead of just 2 units? So Krillin and Gohan are on the field together at all times, and then they exchange into the Piccolo, and they work like the Core Breaker, where we have the Gamma 1 and 2, right? Towards once they hit enough exchanges, they go into the Core Breaker mode. Once you hit enough exchanges with the Gohan Krillin / Piccolo, then you go into Spirit Bomb mode, and then you will still be able to exchange afterwards. I think that could be something interesting. I think that could actually be insanely cool. But I don't know, I feel like if they don't slap Goku on this Legends limited unit, I feel like they're going to think that it's not going to sell. I'm not really too sure about how the marketing of these units go. I'm not necessarily sure on the sales side of Dragon Ball Legends or anything like that, but if I were to make a unit, if it was me and if it was my wish list for this and I had to fit the criteria of this fight specifically, that's something that I would do. What do you guys think? Let me know what your guys' predictions are. Did this open your guys' mind up to anything else? I'm very interested to know. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you guys leave a like, a comment, and maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!